Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. I'm really happy with how it turned out and think it'll make a really nice tattoo for the back of a shoulder with this sort of overall shape. And then I also was requested to do some less hard lines, like more swirly. And I think that adding just these two straight ones help with the emphasis of the swirliness. An artist's trick is to add contrast to make the elements a bit more punchy. So yeah, that was the design idea of this, was to make a soft swirly design for the back of a shoulder blade. With that being said, let's get to the transcription. So this is obviously not English, but because this is a letter-to-letter transcription, we can write non-English phrases in circles and have them translate to the actual letters of the phrase that they wanted written. So here we have our first word, which, sorry. I had to fix a thing real quick. So, starting at the bottom of this word circle, we have a little guy. And that little guy is a vowel. Vowels are these smaller circles here, and an E is this red one, and it's centered right on the line of the word circle. Then we have this shallow divot, like a bite taken out of a cookie. And there are 1, 2, 3 lines ending on that, so we're going to go to the 3-line column. So that would be an S. And then we have this guy, which even though it's kind of between all of these letters, this is a line modifier, just kind of like an extra decorative bit, where this is the word circle, this is the word circle, but it's further from this than this, which all of that means that this letter has to go with this word because this is the closest word circle to it. Otherwise, it's all the way up here for that one, and it's all the way over here for this one. So this A goes here after the S and is the A here. And then we have an H, which has 2 line modifiers. 1, 2 line modifiers on the H, and is a deep divot letter stem. So deep divot stem is in the top row, 2 line modifiers means it's in this column. So if we follow this swirly line and this swirly line end on it, but this curvy line doesn't end on it. And line modifiers count where they end on a letter stem. So that would be the H. So here's our first word. Our next word here starts at the bottom with an E, and then we have an I with a line going inwards. And then we have our N. It's the only big consonant letter in this whole word. And it has 1 line on it, which is the same line connecting up to the I. Then we have an A outside the word circle and another I. I do have this I slightly touching this word circle here. That is just to make the illusion of this line being continuous, even though it ends here and it starts here and it ends here, because I wanted this continuing, flowing, swirly line to kind of tie the whole piece together. So yeah, there's the A and then there's the I, so E-I-N-A-I for our second word. And then we have L. We have a little E here on the line of the word circle, and then 1, 2, 3 dots, so 3-dot column makes this an L because it's a completed circle. And then we have our last word. Starting at the bottom, we have this deep divot, which these 2 straight lines pass through, so they don't count, but 1, 2 curvy lines do end on it, so they do count. So that would be 2 line modifiers, making 2-line column, deep divot row. We have an H, and then we have an E, like a beat on a string, like all the other E's we've had. And then we have another H, 1, 2 lines on it. A, R has 1, 2, 3 dots, just like an L, they're in the same column, but an R is a shallow divot, like the S, which was our first letter here. And then an I, line going inwards, just like this I or that I. And then this M has 1, 2, 3 lines. This thin guy's kind of sneaky, and then these 2 lines make up this curve here. So yeah, that is that. I hope you like it. Thanks. Bye.